Picture this: your blood vessels becoming more flexible, your brain getting better circulation, and your joints moving with less pain, all from simple vegetable swaps. The difference between harmful and helpful vegetables comes down to specific compounds that either heal or harm. We'll zoom in on these compounds, solanine, lectins, and nitrates, so you understand exactly what's happening in your body when you eat these foods. Before we dive in, if you're passionate about staying healthy, independent, and vibrant after 60, hit that subscribe button and join our community. We share science-backed tips to help you thrive in your golden years. The silent threat in your diet. You might think all vegetables are good for you, but some can quietly damage your health after 60. Many seniors believe every vegetable is healthy, but research from the Journal of Gerontology shows this isn't always true. Certain vegetables may actually harm your physical and cognitive function over time, even if they seem harmless now. The effects build slowly, which means you might not notice the changes until they've already impacted your mobility or memory. Small dietary choices can have big impacts on long-term health and independence. A study followed seniors who made simple swaps in their vegetable intake. Within 3 months, those who avoided specific problematic foods reported better joint flexibility and sharper mental clarity. One participant, a 68-year-old retired teacher, struggled with stiffness and brain fog for years. After removing just one type of vegetable from her diet, she noticed easier movement and improved focus within weeks. She could walk longer distances without pain and remembered details more clearly. The vegetables causing these issues contain compounds that affect seniors differently than younger adults. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at processing certain plant chemicals. Some of these compounds trigger inflammation in joints and blood vessels. Others interfere with nutrient absorption or hormone balance. The effects aren't immediate, but the cumulative damage can speed up age-related decline. 3 vegetables in particular contribute to these problems, and you might be eating them regularly without realizing their effects. One vegetable acts like pure sugar in your bloodstream. Another contains substances that irritate nerve endings. The third interferes with mineral absorption essential for bone strength. Many doctors don't warn about them because they're commonly regarded as healthy choices. Yet research shows clear links between frequent consumption and reduced mobility in older adults. Take the case of a 72-year-old man who ate one of these vegetables almost daily. He experienced gradual weight gain and worsening arthritis, assuming it was just part of aging. When he replaced it with a safer alternative, his inflammation markers dropped by 30% in blood tests. His joint pain decreased enough to stop using a cane for short walks. Changes like these demonstrate how powerful food choices can be for maintaining independence. Identifying and avoiding problem vegetables protects your health and mobility. You don't have to overhaul your entire diet overnight. Start by noticing which vegetables might be working against your body. Later sections will name these 3 vegetables and explain exactly how they affect you. You'll also learn healthier substitutes that provide similar textures and flavors without the downsides. For now, consider how often you eat vegetables that leave you feeling bloated, stiff, or fatigued afterward. These could be signs your body struggles with certain compounds. Some people discover they've been eating a supposedly healthy vegetable that's actually worsening their circulation or joint pain. The good news is that replacing problematic foods often leads to noticeable improvements in energy and movement. The next sections will reveal the first vegetable to avoid and why it poses special risks for seniors. You'll see how something as ordinary as mashed potatoes or roasted eggplant could be undermining your health goals. We'll break down the science so you understand what happens in your body when you eat these foods. Then you can decide whether to keep them in your diet or try safer alternatives. Making informed choices helps you stay active and independent longer. The right vegetables strengthen bones, protect brain function, and keep blood vessels healthy. The wrong ones accelerate the very issues you're trying to prevent. Once you know which foods support your health after 60, you'll have more control over how you age. Let's look at the first vegetable that secretly sabotages senior health, starting with a common comfort food many eat regularly without suspecting its effects. White potatoes, the blood sugar saboteur. That comforting mashed potato might be doing more harm than you realize. White potatoes are a staple in many seniors' diets, often served baked, mashed, or fried. They seem harmless, but research shows they affect the body differently after 60. The problem starts with how quickly white potatoes break down into sugar during digestion. Your bloodstream absorbs this sugar rapidly, causing quick spikes in blood glucose levels. These spikes trigger your pancreas to release large amounts of insulin to lower blood sugar. Over time, this cycle strains your pancreas and makes cells less responsive to insulin. Repeated blood sugar spikes also damage blood vessel walls. When this happens daily, it leads to chronic inflammation in arteries throughout your body. Studies show this inflammation contributes to arterial hardening, which reduces circulation to vital organs. Reduced circulation particularly affects seniors because arteries naturally stiffen with age. When white potatoes accelerate this process, it limits blood flow to your brain and heart. You might notice cold hands and feet, calf cramps when walking, or slower healing of minor cuts. These signs indicate your circulatory system isn't delivering oxygen efficiently. Poor circulation also starves muscles of nutrients, leading to weakness that increases fall risk. The glycemic index measures how fast foods raise blood sugar. White potatoes score high on this scale, similar to white bread or sugary cereals. Eating them regularly can lead to insulin resistance, a precursor to type 2 diabetes. For seniors, managing blood sugar becomes harder as the pancreas produces less insulin. Adding blood sugar spikes from white potatoes pushes an already strained system. Common preparation methods make white potatoes even worse for senior health. Adding butter, sour cream, or creamy sauces increases saturated fat content. These fats combine with a rapid blood sugar rise to create a double threat for heart health. Salt often used in potato dishes raises blood pressure, further stressing cardiovascular systems. The combination affects medication effectiveness for many seniors managing hypertension or diabetes. You don't have to give up all potato-like foods. Sweet potatoes provide a safer alternative with more nutritional benefits. They digest slower due to higher fiber content, preventing sudden blood sugar spikes. Sweet potatoes also contain beta-carotene, which supports eye health and immunity. Another option is cauliflower mash, which mimics the texture of mashed potatoes without the glucose surge. Cauliflower provides antioxidants that protect cells from damage. Try roasting sweet potato wedges with olive oil instead of French fries. Make mashed cauliflower with garlic and a touch of Parmesan cheese for flavor. These swaps reduce blood sugar impact while still offering satisfying textures. Over time, choosing these alternatives helps maintain steady energy levels without post-meal crashes. Your circulation improves as blood vessels face less inflammation from sugar spikes. Notice how your body feels after eating white potatoes compared to alternatives. Many seniors report feeling sluggish or experiencing joint stiffness hours after consuming them. These reactions signal your body struggling to manage the glucose load. When you switch to better options, you might notice improved mobility and clearer thinking throughout the day. Small changes make a difference in long-term health. Replacing white potatoes just 3 times a week can significantly impact blood sugar control. Your arteries become less inflamed, allowing better blood flow to muscles and organs. Over months, this reduces cardiovascular strain and supports brain health by maintaining steady nutrient delivery. Now consider this: could another vegetable be causing joint pain without your knowledge? The next problematic food affects mobility in ways many seniors don't connect to their diet. This common vegetable contains substances that trigger inflammation in sensitive joints, worsening arthritis symptoms. Like white potatoes, it appears healthy at first glance but harbors hidden risks after 60. If you're finding this information valuable, please give this video a thumbs up and share it with friends or family who might benefit. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss our weekly health tips tailored for seniors. Eggplant and green peppers, hidden joint enemies. These colorful vegetables might be adding more to your life than you want. Eggplant and green bell peppers appear in many dishes, from ratatouille to stuffed peppers. They seem like healthy choices, but they contain compounds that work against senior bodies over time. Eggplant has solanine, a natural chemical that triggers low-grade inflammation in joints, muscles, and nerves. Green bell peppers contain lectins, proteins that interfere with digestion and nutrient absorption. These compounds create problems that develop gradually. Solanine from eggplant accumulates in tissues, particularly areas prone to wear and tear. You might notice morning stiffness in your knees or hands that take longer to loosen up as the day progresses. For those with arthritis or nerve pain, solanine makes symptoms worse by adding to existing inflammation. The effect builds up through repeated exposure, like multiple small injuries to the same spot. Green bell peppers pose different challenges. Their lectins stick to your gut lining, forming a barrier between food and your bloodstream. This reduces how many nutrients your body can use from meals. It also keeps your digestive system in a constant state of low-level irritation. You might experience this as occasional bloating or discomfort without knowing the cause. Over time, poor nutrient absorption affects muscle strength and nerve function. The consequences show up in daily life through small changes. Some people find their ankles feel tighter or their toes tingle more often. Others notice slight unsteadiness when standing up quickly. These signs indicate inflamed nerves and reduced circulation. As the condition progresses, it weakens lower body strength and impairs balance. This increases fall risk, which poses serious dangers for seniors. Studies link frequent consumption of these vegetables to reduced mobility over time. Cooking reduces but doesn't eliminate these problematic compounds. High heat breaks down some lectins and solanine, but enough remains to cause issues for sensitive individuals. People who eat eggplant parmesan weekly or add green peppers to salads daily often report feeling better after eliminating these foods. Removing them allows the body to repair some of the accumulated damage to joints and nerves. Healthier alternatives provide similar textures and flavors without the downsides. Zucchini makes an excellent substitute for eggplant in recipes. It has comparable texture when cooked but lacks the problematic solanine. Red and yellow bell peppers have higher antioxidant levels than green ones with fewer lectins. The ripening process changes their chemical composition, making them gentler on your system while providing more nutrients. A simple switch can sometimes bring noticeable relief. Some people find morning stiffness decreases within days of eliminating eggplant. Others report better digestion and more stable energy after replacing green peppers with red ones. The improvements vary but often happen faster than expected. Your body can begin healing when you remove sources of chronic irritation. These changes affect more than physical comfort. When mobility improves, people feel more confident doing daily activities. Something as simple as getting up from a chair without hesitation makes life easier. Better balance means less fear of falling during routine motions. These improvements add up to maintaining independence longer. The right food choices support active living as you age. Vegetables should nourish your body without creating new problems. While eggplant and green peppers have some nutritional value, their drawbacks often outweigh benefits for seniors. Choosing alternatives protects joints, improves digestion, and supports stable mobility. Now consider vegetables that actively help rather than harm. Some greens and roots provide compounds that repair cells and reduce inflammation. The next section covers 3 vegetables with proven benefits for senior health. These choices offer protection for joints, circulation, and brain function with every serving. Simple additions to your diet can produce measurable improvements in how you feel and function. The right foods work alongside your body's natural healing processes rather than against them. Making these swaps helps maintain the active lifestyle you want to keep. The Power Trio, vegetables that heal. Now for the good news, some vegetables actively fight aging processes. Carrots, broccoli, and spinach each contain specific compounds that protect and repair senior bodies in different ways. Eating them regularly can improve mobility, vision, and mental sharpness with measurable results. Unlike the problem vegetables we discussed earlier, these choices work with your aging body rather than against it. Carrots contain high levels of beta-carotene, which converts to vitamin A in your body. This nutrient protects eye health as you age. It specifically helps prevent macular degeneration, a leading cause of vision loss after 60. A study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found seniors with higher carotenoid intake had slower AMD progression. When your vision stays sharp, you maintain independence longer. Simple tasks like reading labels or spotting steps become easier. Try adding shredded carrots to oatmeal or blending them into soups for an easy daily dose. Broccoli offers a compound called sulforaphane that reduces inflammation where it starts. The Journals of Gerontology published research showing sulforaphane lowers oxidative stress in senior bodies. This matters because chronic inflammation damages blood vessels, joints, and brain cells over time. Broccoli also provides vitamin K and calcium for bone strength. Its nutrients improve circulation to legs, reducing swelling and cramps. For best results, steam broccoli lightly to preserve sulforaphane. Toss it with olive oil and garlic for flavor that makes it enjoyable to eat several times weekly. Spinach works differently but equally important ways. Its natural nitrates help blood vessels stay flexible, improving circulation to muscles and brain. The Journal of the American Heart Association reported these nitrates lower blood pressure while enhancing oxygen delivery. You might notice better endurance during walks or quicker thinking after meals with spinach. It also contains lutein and folate that protect cognitive function. Seniors eating lutein-rich foods show better memory and processing speed in studies. Add raw spinach to sandwiches or lightly sauté it with eggs to preserve nutrients. These three vegetables create noticeable changes when eaten consistently. Many seniors report improved energy within weeks of adding them daily. A retired nurse described going from needing afternoon naps to maintaining steady energy all day after increasing her spinach and broccoli intake. Her balance improved enough to resume gardening without fear of falling. These aren't miracle cures, but science-backed improvements from feeding your body the right nutrients. Practical ways to include them make adoption easier. Grate carrots into meatloaf or pasta sauce where they blend in. Keep pre-cut broccoli florets ready for quick steaming when fatigue makes cooking difficult. Blend spinach into fruit smoothies where its flavor disappears but benefits remain. Small additions create big differences over time without requiring drastic diet changes. The compounds in these vegetables work best when consumed together. Sulforaphane in broccoli helps activate detox pathways that clear cellular waste. Nitrates in spinach improve nutrient delivery to tissues. Beta-carotene in carrots protects cells from oxidative damage during these processes. Together they form protective systems that keep seniors active longer. Unlike medications with side effects, these vegetables provide multiple benefits from single sources. The same sulforaphane that reduces joint inflammation also protects brain cells. Nitrates improving circulation also enhance exercise capacity. Carrots helping vision also strengthen immune responses against infections common among seniors. Making these vegetables routine doesn't require special meals or recipes. A spinach omelette for breakfast, carrot sticks with lunch, and roasted broccoli with dinner covers all three in familiar ways. The key lies in frequency. Several times per week produces measurable results according to research. Studies show these benefits accumulate over months and years. Seniors who regularly ate these vegetables maintained better physical function in later years. Their advantage wasn't dramatic initially, but compounded over time into significant differences in mobility and independence. Starting now builds reserves that pay off when you need them most. Consider how these simple additions could improve your tomorrow while enjoying better today. Conclusion: the small choices you make with vegetables add up over time. Switching just one harmful vegetable each week can improve how you feel within days. Try replacing white potatoes with sweet potatoes, or swap green peppers for red ones. You might notice less joint stiffness or clearer thinking sooner than expected. These changes put you in control of your health at any age. Food becomes a tool to maintain independence rather than something that works against you. Start with one simple swap today. The research shows it's never too late to benefit from better choices that support your long-term mobility and well-being. If this video helped you learn something new or rethink what's on your plate, imagine what we can discover together every week. At Elderly Strong, we're building a community of wise, vibrant, and empowered seniors who refuse to settle for anything less than strength, clarity, and joy at every age. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button, tap the bell, and become part of a movement that's redefining aging. Speech balloon, and before you go, leave a comment below. What vegetable swap are you going to try first?